Hey everyone, it's Cogwheel the Fail, and I'm gonna bring you some pretty epic fail coming up in a couple minutes, but first I just want to show you something a little interesting. Here I am in the Silver League, and somehow I got matched against the same player three times, twice in a row if I remember correctly. And the first time I pretty much thwomped him. He told me he was, new to Protoss, so um, I just built up some Zerglings. I literally owned him with, I think, 6 Zerglings. Maybe I sent in a couple reinforcements to finish off his base, but it went pretty quickly. So the second time I was up against him is this I'm showing you right now. Now I'm following this little probe around for a reason, and let me just speed it up, and we can watch exactly what's going to happen. Yeah, so we're just friendly banter. I forgot who he was because the first match we did was a while ago. So here he is. He's in my base. He's in my base. What am I doing about him in my base? Absolutely nothing. I don't know he's in my base. He's right in this blind spot where I should have had an overlord, and now he's building cannons. I finally see that he's building cannons. I give him a little chuckle, send some Zerglings down to go give him a little harass down here, and call GG, because I can't really do anything at this point. So I was kind of cheesed a bit, but I never really encountered that situation before, just wanted to share it. So now let's go into the real epic fail, the rematch for, I guess, our little mini-series here. And here we are back on Metalopolis with my new old friend Siopao, Siopao. I guess that's the trouble with vowels, you never really know how to say them. And off goes his little probe. Go scout, little probe. And here I am up in the other corner. And here I am in my corner. There goes my overlord off to scout. Hopefully I'll pay a little more attention to my scouting this time. That was really one of my big weaknesses in the last matchup I brought you. Actually, and in the little opener I showed you just a few minutes ago. So he doesn't find me in his first place. He doesn't find me in his second place. And I'm kind of headed in the same direction. My overlord sees there's nothing going on here. His little probe is going to see my overlord, and we're just gonna shrug and head off in opposite directions. While nothing interesting goes on, and I don't really have anything to tell you about that wouldn't be spoiler. So faster, faster, faster. Go, little overlord. So I am actually expecting some sort of cheese from him because of of the little opener from earlier. And here comes his probe, finally seeing me in the last place he looked. I guess it's always the last place you look, because you don't keep looking after you find it. But expecting his cheese, I come back with my overlord to monitor this hidden spot, and my drones deny. Bye, little probe. And back to mining for my drones, and I send one off to chase our little probe friend. Hopefully he'll lead me back to his base. I don't know that that's gonna happen. I do actually know that's going to happen because I'm the one who played this game, but yeah. Anyway, he goes off in this direction, and I think, I'm going to outsmart him. He's probably heading off to scout some more. I bet he's trying to lead me off the trail to his base. So I come down here thinking he's over here because I'm so much smarter than he is. Right. You're not going to find anything until his cannons are complete. Here he goes with the cannons. He's got his forge. He's got no gateway. Not building any units. Training more probes like a good little economist. Here I've got my spawning pool. I've got no tech because I don't really know what he's going to come after. I think I'm getting metabolic boost because I don't want his stalkers to be a problem. I remembered the stalkers from the previous matchup I showed you, and I didn't want that to happen again. So here I come with the Zerglings. They're getting speed. And look, I've already got my creep tumor down. And hey, look at this. I'm sending out some more overlords to keep an eye on things. How nice. Here we have my Roach Warren going down. I know he's probably going to send some zealots, I think. And so I want to make sure I have at least a little minimum of defense so that he doesn't destroy my economy in the beginning. Now it's not the same person I matched up against as my last Metalopolis game, but it is the same race, and I expected similar strategies. So I was wrong. He just basically went to this less cheesy but much more defensive wall in with these photon cannons. Photon. I said proton last time. I caught myself in the annotation. So yes, sorry about that. Okay. I've got my queen. Are you going to inject? Are you going to inject? I'm not going to plagiarize Psy, but that shit is pretty funny. You really need to check out Psy StarCraft if you have a good sense of humor, and you don't mind a little bit of crudity from time to time. Okay, hey, look at that! Remember when I said this whole line needs to be dotted with overlords? There they are, pooping our guts out. Oh, that's what I like to see. And my creep tumor's moving along to start my highway. I know his base is here. I scouted it. So I'm just building a road straight to him. Make my roaches as useful as possible if they ever come into play. I got my defensive spine crawler up at the top of my cliff here to ward off any zealot pushes. And I'm already starting on my next expansion. At this point, I saw that he was building all of these cannons. I think this overlord definitely sees all of this going down here. So I know he's spending just all of his money on defense. I really can't rush in with any of my low-tech, not upgraded units, so I'm not going to. That's usually a wise decision in these situations. I'm not so sure. Yeah, I guess I expected him to be taking this expansion here, because what's the other use of defending all of this besides using it? So I moved my spine crawler down here to give a little more protection to this base in case of a little rush from this direction. Might want to put down another spine crawler here. There it is. Oh, it's almost like I know what's going on in this person's head. Okay, the speed's complete, so my Zerglings have their little wings, and there's still nothing really interesting going on over here. He hasn't started a new expansion. He's just now getting down his cybernetics core. And he has a zealot. Look at the army value. 100 minerals to 900 minerals and 200 gas. Yeah, so I should stop saying so much. Okay, looks like he's about to go get a Nexus, and I'm still sitting here with my finger in my mouth watching nothing really happen. Do I have any research going? Nope, no research. Just massing drones and overlords and pooping. And actually at this point, since I'm so fresh off of his last cheese, I really am kind of frantic. I don't really know what's going on. I don't really know the best way to deal with these cannons. I'm thinking, maybe something with a lot of armor and a lot of damage. Hehehe. Hint, hint. Sadly, I'm not going to say so like I thought I was. So, meh. And I said and like a douche. but nothing's happening, so I'm just going to speed it up. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Got a nice little force. I mean, I could take him right now if I could get something in here. So I sneak a few Zerglings past. Let me slow it down a bit. Splat, splat, splat. I lost, I think, 6 Zerglings on the way in, but he has nothing to defend. All he has is that one measly zealot, and now that I'm in here, I take down his nexus. He gets no expansion. I think I might even have gotten the denied achievement for this. Oh no, it finished constructing. Okay, so I think that I can't possibly get into his base. Look at this. All he had were those 2 cannons and this 1 zealot. If I had brought those 8 Zerglings in here, instead of splattering them along the pavement,